friends, welcome back. My name is Anna and this is Tales from the Craft Room. Tonight I have been playing with my little Knit Magic knitting machine that I got a couple weeks ago at a flea market. See my kitty? Steve made it for me. Kitty hangs on my purse, but I decided to put Kitty out and help me tonight to crochet. But anyway, I have it figured out, I think. This was the first strip that I did. I ran out of the purple, so I had to go with the green. And at both ends, I do have the helper yarn so that I can cleanly sew up my ends instead of having a mess like you see on here. And I apologize if this is going kind of weird, but I'm holding my camera in my hand so that I can explain. So this is a strip I just got done doing. I did have enough of this one. I kind of like the way that colored up. I like both of them actually, but I do have the helper yarn at the end holding my stitches, and yeah, I think this is going to work out pretty good. Each strip, like I said, is double thick because it was knit on a loom, and they are about 2 inches wide a piece. So I'm figuring 2, 4, 6, 8. I need 4 strips possibly. That's what I'm going on total to make a hat. My thinking is to sew up the ends together as in a tube, a big tube, and then sew each strip together to have one funky, weird hat. We will see how it goes. I need to get back to going on making another strip, and I may or may not be able to film. I'm gonna see what I can do. I have a cup here that I brought with me to have something to drink. I might be able to set my phone on that so that you guys could watch the process. I've noticed that making strips this long, because this is actually made to create little amigurumis according to the box, which I have no desire to make the little knit amigurumis. I was thinking, weird funky things like this to use up scrap yarns. So far, so good. But anyway, I can't keep my machine directly on the table like this. I have to hold it out here off the table a bit until it gets so long I can do this, but then once it gets long enough that it's starting to tangle, I gotta hold it out here like this off the edge of the table. So that's gonna be the tricky part of filming anything. So I don't think I'm gonna try it. It might just be a big disaster. So I'm gonna make a couple more strips and then we will lay them out and see how it looks. Okay, so I opted to go with 4 strips. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strips instead of 4, which gave me 10 inches, which allows me the room to cinch up the top of the hat. This is the last strip. Let's see, this is the first strip, second strip, third strip, fourth strip, and then this is the 5th strip that I did. I don't know this is necessarily how I am going to put these in order to make the hat. but they're definitely big enough around to go around my head, and 10 inches is plenty big enough to cinch up the top. So I'm going to have to go find me some videos on loom knitting and how to finish up the ends so that you can sew them together without losing any stitches. And then I'm going to have to also watch a video on how to sew these together for each row to make them all one piece. So yeah, I'm gonna do some little bit of research, and hopefully by the next time you see anything of this project, I have it finished.